Hi, I'm Gina Cloud, and I'm the author of Woman, A New Definition, and I'm also a women's health advocate. And I'm here today to talk with you about ovarian cancer and some of the symptoms and a more holistic approach to identifying it. Ovarian cancer, first of all, is one of the most insidious cancers that women are afflicted with, or when we're afflicted with it. And one of the reasons for that is because it's very difficult to diagnose. The symptoms, when they appear in their most acute form, usually are at a stage where it is not curable at that point. The symptoms are vague in the sense that they're things that we can experience in so many other ways in our life throughout the course of our day. And here's what some of those symptoms are. Abdominal swelling or bloating or feeling that your clothes are too tight. That one, for sure, is something that many women experience premenstrually. You might think, oh, I'm about to get my period, that's why my clothes are tight. So it's not something that you would necessarily say, oh my God, I wonder if I have cancer, or I wonder if this is something serious. Another one is abdominal or pelvic pain or pressure or feeling full. Again, what did I eat today? You know, I mean, you could be feeling like, oh my God, what I just ate didn't agree with me. Again, it could also be something a lot of women experience in terms of their own premenstrual symptoms. Gastrointestinal symptoms. In fact, some women end up being diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome as opposed to it being one of the precursors or one of the indications of ovarian cancer. So you could be feelings like gas, indigestion, or change in bowel movements. We all have had these experiences. These are sort of common occurrences. Vaginal bleeding or discharge. Well, if you're a woman, you have vaginal bleeding. It can be, you know, as your menstrual cycle, it can be intermittent. So it's not something, again, that you would necessarily look at and say, this is a symptom by and of itself of ovarian cancer. Urinary problems, an urgency, burning, or spasming. Usually you might think, well then, maybe I've got a bladder infection. That's one of those things that you might think that you have. Fatigue and or fever, pain during intercourse, back pain, and difficulty breathing. Now those are a collection of symptoms that women can experience in the very early stages of ovarian cancer. And this is information that, if you go to the Mayo Clinic's website, they've got some information on this. When ovarian cancer is diagnosed in the early stages, or in stage 1, it's 90% curable. But unfortunately, most women are not diagnosed until it's too late. So given all these symptoms that I just described, if you were to take them as a collective, or if you're experiencing them for 2 to 3 weeks at a time continuously, it would be something you'd want to take a look at and go to your doctor and say, I'd like to have this checked out, can we do a screening? But to take it back to a holistic perspective, the idea would be that, are you really paying attention to your body in general? Every day, are you tuned in to what it is that you're experiencing in your own body? Are you attuned with your menstrual cycle? Are you attuned to the feelings that you experience just in the everyday? Are you even aware, did I eat something strange? Or is my diet really good? Why do I have this bloated feeling? You know, the changes in your menstrual cycle. We all experience that because our menstrual cycle is a marker in our lives for many things. And when we have changes, a lot of times it's an indication of something that could be going on with us emotionally, life changes. So the most important thing to me, when I look at how we can become more aware and help ourselves in terms of self-diagnosis, you are your own best doctor. No one lives inside your body 24/7 except for you. You're the only person that knows when something doesn't feel right. You're the only one that knows when something feels different or is amiss. And even if it's these symptoms that could be related to so many other things, there's a knowing inside of us. There's a feeling we get when we know something is wrong. And if you go to a doctor and you say, I've been having these symptoms and I understand that these symptoms are related to ovarian cancer, I'd like to get tested. If that doctor says to you, here, take a pill, or no, that's not what it is, go find another doctor. Get somebody that's going to listen to you and respect your own inner wisdom, because that's what it really comes down to for us as women. Again, we are our own best doctors. And for us to be able to help ourselves, particularly with this very tragic and insidious type of cancer, we have to be more tuned in to who we are, to pay attention to the symptoms, to get the help when we need it. But number one, you have to trust yourself.